Hello everyone, let's get this music turned off quickly, one moment. Beep, there we go. How are we all today? How are we all? Hello, hello, hello Chip, and hello to everyone else that's joined us on this fine, fine afternoon. Almost evening. Good question, what is it rightly? It's like 3:30. Oh, what would that be called? Evening, afternoon? Oh, brain no likey this conundrum. Give me a moment, let me take a swig of my drink, and then we can keep on rolling. Afternoon until 4:30. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. I appreciate the bit of knowledge there. That's a bit better. How are we all doing, though? How are we all? Just gonna check on a few things here and there, and then we should get started. A little tired, but just vibing? Oh, nice, nice. I hope you enjoy yourself. Just don't enjoy yourself too much, if you understand what I mean. Oh, that was a joke I should not make. Oh, wow. Okay. Just gonna make sure of a few things here and there. The story is so good, how can I not enjoy myself? Hell yeah! We're here for the plot. I watch it for the plot. Is that a bestie? Is that a bestie? 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 Oh!
Hello, everyone!
Holy hell, that is loud. Thank you for the follow, Fireball Roberts. I just realized how loud that alert actually sounds. Anyways, welcome along. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hello, bestie. That has been a thing for a while now. That has been a thing for a while. Well, now you have. Would you like the original file? You just let me know. Okay, one moment. There's also like a scab I also sent you that I got yesterday. Just give me a second here to locate the file. And sending now. Oh wait, never mind. You saw the skip. I was scrolled up for some reason. Never mind. I'm stupid. Meow. Anyways, I hope we're all having a great one. Well, this stream's obviously off to a flying start. I hope that everyone enjoys themselves, and let's get this show on the road, shall we? I thought you were Nyan, not this stupid person. I am Nyan. Ah, Nyan, impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Guardians' part, the Popularis have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yansha. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. That works for me. I don't mind. According to the letter, Yotsu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straightaways for the Enclave, then. Lord Hien will be waiting. I trust you will cope in our accents, Tataru? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Oh, my neck is clicking a lot today. Ooh, we are at 1,120 followers over here on the Twitters. I mean, the Twitches. Ooh. It's not 1,120 on the freaking Twitter. It's 2,000 over on Twitter. I don't understand it for one moment, how that many people are following me, but you know what? If you all want to subject yourselves to such torture, then you are more than welcome to. Hold up. No, it is the Enclave. That's right. Ah, here we are. Ah, I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear. How's it going? Going well, thank you. Thank you for that, Robert. Despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. What? Good gods, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it high time he receives some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuru has scarce left his side, and I imagined you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once. Nyan, Alisai, shall we? We shall. It's going to be a voice cutscene? No. Yes?
Open wide.
Yes. Okay, dynamic camera angles, remember. Hi, did we interrupt
Pleased
something?
to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Love it. Let the embarrassment seep
I
in.
grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Ah. I like seeing this side of Gosetsu.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration.
Uh-huh, sure thing, sure thing.
A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps. But with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Sure. Whatever you say, Gosetsu.
Take off your clothes.
Hey, yo!
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
Oh. Give me a moment, everyone. Oh, that was a deep laugh. Oh. Oh.
My lady, I assure you this is not.
It should just ensure the plumbing is intact. He is getting on in his old age, after all.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
Oh. Damn, he is built.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
True. And she might... Oh, there it is.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Was there a misspelling that got censored just then?
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Ah, this is so fun to watch. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. Castle. I think I missed a space and hit it. It was deemed a link. Oh. Okay, that makes some more sense. But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him? You couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. Aye, he has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains he will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for liege and land, and we will ask no more. And what of his nurse? If Yotsuyu is feigning that, well, she clearly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Oh, hello again. Yugiri, out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So, what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade as for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami. A child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths, but I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me, and everyone else, I would hazard. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. At first, Yugiri did it all out of purpose, then she became invested in the plot. Like we all are. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she's as good as fastened to the chains around their necks. Which is why I mean to conclude this business with Suyu first, out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks with Suyu. Oh, boy. Ah, this game. This game has all the fun moments. All the fun moments in the world. Bum, 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 bum. Give me a moment, everyone. Had a bit of an FML moment today. Oh no, what happened, Chip? Ooh. I only started back in February and it's been a whole journey. I've actually had this game since about 2021, the end of 21, but I have barely touched it. I don't manage my ADHD well enough for me to finish games sometimes. Let's just say that much. But I've been really dedicated to this now because I'm making it part of my streams and everything, and people seem to keep enjoying it and all that. Like, I mean, you know, everyone seems to be really coming along and wanting to watch these streams, and they seem to really enjoy them. So, I just repeated myself. Anyways, not what I meant to say. I mean, maybe it is what I meant to say, but it is what I said. Thank you for the lurk there, Eos. Radiant Endwalker, hype fixations hit hard. Nice. Shall we wait here then? Lord Hien should not be long. I remember going through A Realm Reborn, and I would stay up as late as I can and wake up as early as I can just to get through the story. Like, I was going to, like, bed at, like, 1 a.m. and waking up at, like, 5 a.m. just to continue. My friend, have you seen Suyu? She is nowhere to be found. What the hell happened? What do you mean? What? But the Garleans will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouting the streets as we speak, but it is possible Suyu has left the Enclave altogether. I have a new door latch with a lock that was meant to go in my door today, but the guy who was to help me forgot the tool he needed to install the damn thing. Go to sleep at 2 to 7 a.m., and when I wake up, do some light stuff, then back to the journey. Nice. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think... Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Once with the fog that suddenly went over the area. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember her taking her hand... to help her onto the boat. White as new fallen snow it was. Was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't already took the old latch. Oh. Looks like you gotta suffer until the freaking locksmith comes in and replaces it. 'Twould seem that Suyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Hold up. View manifest. What are these for? Ninja. Arcanist. Dancer and that. I mean, I'll get this kit, so at least I have that one. So now my door won't close. Well, Chip, it just... Life sucks sometimes, honestly. Life honestly sucks. It seems Suyu has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance for all of this lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. Well, of course you'll get it. We are at your service, Lord Hien. Now, as before, let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let Yugiri know what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side. Okay, let's do this. We have no way of knowing where Suyu is headed, so we best divide our forces. I will take Kusakari and its surrounds. Alphino, if you would take the road to Castrum Flumens? Nyan, forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor? What of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff, and hope the Kami smile upon our efforts. I love watching the shadows physically move. Am I correctly? Yeah, it is right there. Yoink! Hello there, Farron. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're well. Holy hell. You're doing really good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very well, thank you. Welcome to Yuzuka Manor. Yes, if there's anything you care to know, you need only, a pale-skinned woman? I've seen no such traveler, I am sorry to say. Most sorry. Scaly-skinned Namazu, on the other hand, we have in abundance. Unusually pale skin? Yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallows east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction. For the most part, her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. Also, yes, the way I speak with the Namazu is I try to speak very fast. Which doesn't help with the fact that I stutter my words if I'm not thinking fully about them. But I do it anyways because it's fun. And I have no idea how else to freaking, interpret their sliminess. No. Okay, see no sign of Yatsu to the north. Perhaps she's somewhere farther off to the northeast. Still no sign of Yatsu. Perhaps she is yet farther to the northeast. Oh, this isn't good. Oh no, she's really close. Oh, I know what she's doing. She's trying to go back to Doma Castle. Because she had that flashback. Hold up, everyone. Hold up. Hold up a second here. Just give me one moment. Just need to handle something real quick, and then I'll be right with you all. How does one hold up merely a second? I can hold a clock, but that's about 24 hours. You just take the hand of the clock and you hold it. Take the second hand of the clock and just hold it. Yes, take notes. It's very important. You'll be tested on this later. Anyways, Yotsu is nowhere to be seen, but lying on the ground a short distance to the north, you spy a familiar-looking, wide-brimmed hat. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. A cursory glance is all that is required to confirm your suspicions. It is the same hat Yotsuyu was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Because she's near Namai right now, which is right there. Nyan, before you ask, our search of Kazakuri and its surroundings has yielded exactly naught. Save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Haha, she's in danger. Mistress Alisai has gone to assist her brother at the castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here I joined Lord Hien here shortly thereafter. How did you fare at Yuzuku Manor? Any sign of our missing guest? Well, yeah, they said that she went up this way. Towards Namai? By the Kami, if the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the paddles. The paddies. The village square is yours. Forgot that they call those places paddies. Interesting method of, you know, growing crops. Drowning the soil like that for very specific kinds of crops. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Uh-oh.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
Uh-oh.
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
Oh no, this isn't gonna go well at all. Yep. But you know what? I'm looking fly. I like this glamour. I'm gonna miss it when I update it in the future. I will not lie. And maybe I'll keep it as like a casual outfit.
She couldn't have survived.
Uh-oh.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
She really doesn't, buddy.
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
Ooh, boy.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival.
Tut-tut, things are getting rough.
More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate.
He is most certainly not a happy camper.
But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies, my lord! She would say anything to escape punishment!
Not in this instance.
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
Even if she had remembered what would happen, that would not be the right way to go about things. That would make him no better than she was.
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Now they see it, at least. But some of them have the anger that's too deeply rooted.
We're supposed to forgive you!
Here, there's no need to cry.
But there's always hope.
Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
The innocence of a child seeing the world as it is, for plain and simple.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Agreed, Phoenix, agreed. There is nothing more brutal or compassionate than the honesty of a child. They don't mince words.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Oh my god, did Saxy actually do it? One second, everyone. Oh my god, he actually did it! Oh my god! Oh my word. Freaking Saxy has a girlfriend. Oh, it actually happened! It actually happened! Oh. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna not get any more distracted than I already have. I apologize for that. That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Sue's reaction, she remained oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt. Nay, it seems there was an offhand request of Gosetsu's which brought her into Namai. She came in search of a persimmon? Weird word. Ha! And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we have certainly taken the long way round, but let us continue on to Castrum Fluminus, and our meeting with the ambassador. Alphino and Alisai should be there, conducting their search. Yes, I'm aware it's an actual fruit. The word's weird in my brain, okay? I have the stupid, okay? How dare? How dare? Also, here's a question for everyone. Should I do PvP as streams? Like streams where I just do PvP? Haha, 404 are not found. Brain not braining. One moment. I'm gonna just go up to here and do lookout. Since I actually started finding some of these, actually. I've not touched PvP, so I can't speak for it or against it. Yeah, no, it's just, I'm just thinking, would it be interesting if I did PvP on streams? I've only ever done like 2 PvP matches before. So I barely know anything about PvP. It seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. 'Tis time to meet with the ambassador. Oh god, here we go. Ah, it's my favorite scumbag. Well, I don't do PvP, but if you had the skills, I'd say go for it. I have no skills. I thought we like settled that point already.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival.
Yeah, I hate
have our
him.
people aboard the airship?
I didn't think a conversation was needed for that much, Faron.
Exactly
I thought my lack of skill was obvious.
The purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see.
I'm not looking at chat anymore. I'm not looking at chat
But
anymore.
all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Oh. What's about to happen? Oh, shit.
Ah, Yotsuyu.
Oh,
You look
shit.
well.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He is trying to trigger her past trauma, which could potentially trigger her memory in a massive way. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. Her parents basically sold her off as a young age.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
You bastards.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
Don't take the mirror. Choose the path you want. You're at a crossroads.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient.
The fruit can be washed off. Or replaced so easily.
You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma.
Oh, I hate this guy. Do not take the mirror.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
I hope that even if she remembers,
continue with
her
the exchange as
experience will have
planned.
changed her forever.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
I knew better than to trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I have sent her back to the Enclave with Jugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. I'm probably saying that wrong. I feel like I am saying that word wrong. You have that look, Alphino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence, most like. We can discuss it upon our return. What's up with him? Oh. We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know what the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her. True, he will want to. I'm enjoying that they are making more of these voice cutscenes.
Gosetsu.
They really
Are
weren't
you
kidding
awake?
when they said that the further along you go, the more voice cutscenes you get.
My lord, come in, come in.
Sorry, everyone. Little yawn. Little EP yawn.
When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word.
I have been.
She sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
We could hope.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
True.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Wonder what?
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
No, but what if he wanted to send a message? Best time to do that would be during the prisoner exchange, where he could literally kill anyone seen as weak, the people taken prisoner, anyone seen as an enemy, his own prisoners, and the very people that won the actual rebellion. Us. All in one space. All for a lovely big spectacle for everyone to look at. Just imagine what that would do to the, you know, the morale of Doma itself.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Well, now, this is bad. Shit.
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties.
Or maybe she was taken this time, because something doesn't seem right about this one. Because she did just leave on her own accord, but this time's a little different. What's going on this time?
Help! Help!
Oh no. What the hell happened here?
Help! Help me!
Whoa. Well, I guess I'm gonna find out. Good old Echo. She's running. she running away from something? Painful ass psychic powers, I know, right?
If only I hadn't remembered.
Oh, shit.
He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Shit.
Who's there?
Oh.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
Oh.
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
Oh,
You're
boy.
the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu.
Oh,
A font of misery.
lovely. Oh, lovely,
You couldn't
please.
even do us
yes.
the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament.
Yes, they are.
You've kept your looks, at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugane and start a new business.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it.
Shit.
To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask.
Oh, boy.
Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Well, here we go.
Yotsuyu!
What?
Whoa. Whoa. This is different from other memories I've seen. What is up with her? Something's not right.
Well done. son, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance.
What?
And the power to see it through.
What is he on about? What is that? Mirror.
Please. I don't want to die.
The gods will judge you now.
Any sign of her?
Sadly not.
What happened here?
Well, you wouldn't believe me, but here we go.
I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother?
The other part of her is still in there.
Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives.
I have the impression
But
she's going to summon a primal.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Using herself as some
We
sort of
must gather the
catalyst.
others.
Similar to what happened in Heaven's Ward, I have a feeling we're going to deal with something big. It definitely has something to do with that mirror. We have recovered the Nauris's remains. The Nauris remains, and will hold the cremation anon. Would that they had never set foot in Doma. I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. Yeah, I actually beat Alexander. And I have, one sec, the Toy Alexander minion. Hee. It's nice. I like it. Well, I can't summon a minion here. Anyways. Let's see. Okay. I've done all the regular raids so far. I need to go back to the Alliance raids. I find they take more effort. Yeah, well, you do get, like, more, like, items out of it. As far as I can tell, the Alliance raids seem to have more story attached to them, whereas the regular raids, normal raids have more story attached to them, whereas the Alliance raids have more in each part of it. And they'll actually seem to be more complex. But then again, I've only done one normal raid and one Alliance raid. I haven't done the Binding Coils, and I haven't done the Alliance raid for Heaven's Ward yet. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into the Guardian's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations with NPC containers filled with crystals. He's bringing ether crystals in the crates. Just summon a... Oh... Damn it! Whatever that mirror is, it must be tied to some sort of Gallian or Doman folklore or something. Shit. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. If I'm right, I will say I told everyone. But anyways, a wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Luminous is to be the stage of the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to be to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. I now had a guess as to what came next. Yeah. Pray, allow me to join you. I have some experience in Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need to ship a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we had, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekubune, on the other hand, would require only a single run, and leave us far less vulnerable on the water, assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Might I take their lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Nyan? Not at all. You can certainly count on me. It's good to have a chat with our pirate friends. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's just a shame Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I am certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lords. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphino and I will be about our task. Well, everyone, let's get to work. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short and Rasho may take some convincing. Let's do this! By the way, if anyone who's interested in these games hasn't already, please go pick up the Encyclopedia Eorzea. I have the first volume so far. I intend to pick up the second volume soon. Like next month, along with some art books, but the first volume has so much information in it. It is very, very detailed and very, very nice to have. Having a physical lore book on hand with a bunch of information about the world and everything is great. Plus, the artwork in it is phenomenal. Not voiced. And now there is a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble Lord of Doma into the company of bilge rats such as we? If you've come to offer Doman Doman chains in place of Gallian ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. Ha 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 ha! And what fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. Let me open my drink. I'm getting a bit of a headache, because I have not been drinking that much today. Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I have come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. Why do I do that a lot. Anyway, thank you, Phoenix, for the hydrate and the posture check. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all of this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we'll take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alisai. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army, and as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. Also, one moment. Wow. I don't know why I was going with that one. I was like, that was an interesting one. Oh, good lord. I hope you enjoyed that. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? Oh, they seem happy. You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Gallians' hands were no secrets, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during the battle with the Empire, your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman Lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this, Doman Lords. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. That is the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice, Shipwright, will be on the deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. And I thought I had a knack for parlaying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Well, looks like we're getting wet. Fun. Well, well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. Right back, putting on some carbonara. No worries, Phoenix. You go take your time. Oh, it's behind. Oh, I remember that ship. I think? No, wait, there wasn't a ship here. I remember I came here for part of a Dark Knight quest, if I remember correctly. See no signs of damage here. Awesome. You pump us, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. And dealt with. I'm the shipwright. Apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seems solid enough. There was a crack on the left side, on the port side. On the port side, near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies. I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I am happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. You're Lord Hien! The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami have mercy, forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. Ha! 'Tis quite all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma. Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be joined among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fares our lady? Is she seaworthy? Captain, we found a small crack in the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. Thank you for the stretch, Zeppin. I see you have met the boy. Did he tell you his story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see that they are provided for. The elegance of a creaky door. I have heard that those who join the Confederacy forswear that all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it. I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot, but he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more. Be it in Yansha or out on the Ruby Sea, we have a duty to ensure that Ihanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Let's. Give me un momento, por favor. Okay, I realized something with Faerun. I never exchanged Discord details with you to make it easier to talk. I do that with a lot of people. I must have forgotten with our chat. Here you go. One moment, if you want to. I'll just put it right here. There you go, right there. If you want to. Okay, let's see. Kienken, so we had to go to the Doman Enclave. Oh, Hakuro's here. I didn't even notice him. What jobs do you play, by the way? Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yeah. Okay. Here's the jobs I played. So, I have a level 69 Paladin. The next job I'll be playing is a level 79 Dark Knight. Job after that, which I played in Heaven's Ward, was a level 59 Dragoon. Ignore the glamour. I need to work on that. My current one I'm running through Endwalker is going to be the Reaper, which everyone gets another sneak peek at, because I'm still working on this, by the way. I intend to make him look like the level 80 gear when I get that through the job quest, but we will figure that out when we get to it. And I've also have a level 50 Astrologian, which I think looks fantastic. What do you think of this glamour? I like this glamour a lot. It cost a lot of money to buy these things off the marketplace. And when I eventually get to Dawn Trail, I will be playing as a Pictomancer. Also, I do have a level, one moment, it's Blacksmith, a level 63 Blacksmith. So yeah, I've had tried a bit of fishing. I've done a bit of thaumaturge. I had a miner, obviously, because when I was leveling blacksmith, I was also technically leveling miner as well. But his gear does not match his level, as you can tell. And armor as well. Armor was at level 20, but I didn't do that much. I touched on goldsmith for a little bit. Oh yeah, also I have a level 30 bard here wearing one of the sets. From one of the seasonal events. I think it was the Halloween event? Anyways, what I need right now is the samurai back on. There we go. And accepted. There we go. That's better. Woo! Woohoo! Anyways, sorry, I just got a smash pass. Anyways, moving on. It seems Yugiri and Alphino have completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray to the kami these precautions were unnecessary. Yeah, I really don't need these. I haven't had a new type of potion in forever. Oh, now that's a bold freaking... Last time I was involved in a Smash Pass, I was put into a bird cage. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, but that's funny. While we are putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. Oh, that explains why Hakuro is here. He will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank not far from the castrum. What's up, Farron? Okay. A birdcage thing and all. I have one for a jail for my faithfuls. Oh no, a birdcage was because Phoenix over here was joined a Smash or Pass and they put them in a birdcage instead. I shouldn't have gone that way. I could have gone somewhere else that would be faster. But anyways, now that I'm here, we may as well enjoy the view. Oh, okay. Oh, different context of what? It wasn't a question. It was an exclamation. Okay. Duh. Brain is slow. Brain slow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Whoops, wrong person to talk to. Your party is assembled then? Aye, and ready for what lies ahead. I trust. Lest there be any confusion though, the tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That and whatever else Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yugiri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape, and lend what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the Castrum's loading docks. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Here we go! Did anyone else just feel like I was about to play the freaking Danny Phantom theme for a moment there? I just had a, like, a what moment? Like, big time what moment? Here we go. What are you planning?
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are.
Here we go.
Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh god. What if it's worse than just crystals? Oh.
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion. Welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Uh-oh. Here we go. I see, this is either bad, it's either crystals, or it's dead bodies in those crates.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
Why not both? Oh no.
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling.
Uh-oh.
All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself.
Here we go.
I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken. This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Oh. I knew it! Crystals! Called it! Hello there, what up? Don't you dare piss me.
What has you done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
Lord Hien should get out of here while he can. Whoa. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, flashbang. Wood. Oh! Is this based off of what I think it is?
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary
Damn
agreement.
it!
The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
Oh, of course. I think it's Tsukuyomi.
But Ambassador!
Tsukuyomi.
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make
One
preparations
sec. I may
to
need
withdraw.
to look
Now!
into it just to be certain. 'Cause I'm not entirely... I may have been thinking of the other one that
As you command.
Faerun mentioned. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's like the story of the moon goddess that came down and fell in love, but then returned
My
back.
lord, you must fall back.
Or something like that. I can't remember
Ask me to
exactly what it was. Leave this to me.
Against such a foe, I would be
Yes,
more
that
hindrance
might
than
have been
help.
it. The bamboo cutter
Fulfill-
story. Oh, I may have cut that off a bit short there.
We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul.
My
At least
lord.
that's what I'm reminded of. And yes, it's Princess Kaguya.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I have become Tsukuyomi, goddess.
Oh
of
no,
the
there it
moon
is.
and
Hello there,
divinity
Illyria
of
Nix.
night.
Hello again. Oh yeah, there it is. She
What
just outright
power
said it.
can compare to such
Tsukuyomi.
celestial majesty?
She just said it outright. There we go. Now we know. Oh, have you met the boss at Asahi yet? Yes. Yes, we have. I hate him.
I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail. Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of dawn. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Sure. Let's try that. Let's see how that goes, shall we? Bring it on. Oh, God. Stop flashbanging me, game. Let's go. We get the satisfaction of him later and disappoint him much, much later. Shh, Nix, don't say anything. She's not wearing any shoes. Don't let VTuber the VTuber fans look. The extreme version of Tsukuyomi Quest is very fun. Ooh, I better try it at some point. I'll have to check in with the Wandering Minstrel when I get a chance to see those ones. Oh, the average wait time is 22 minutes. It needs a full party. Oh. Looks like we're going to be sitting here for a while, everyone. Anyways, how are we all doing? Let's just skip the Stormblood extremes. I don't know. I'll end up going back to a bunch of like old quests and like unlocking all of the different versions of them and stuff like that. Simply because I like to experience things. See my message in the chat group? Yeah. That was, fun fact, in Japanese folklore, Tsukuyomi can be depicted as both male and female. This is due to the phase change of the moon. Fair enough. Have you done, Ivalice raid yet? The only raids I've done are Crystal Tower and, Alexander. Well, 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 look who just appeared in the only Nyan server. Those are the alliance raids, Ivalice. Ah, okay. It's called in 4K. Yep, well, it's certainly called in 4K. Give me a moment as well. Be sure to grab your emote, your roles and stuff like that, everyone, if you do join the Discord server. A lot of people seem to forget to grab their roles. Only Crystal Tower and Alexanderate? Wow, you must try Void Ark and Ivalice soon. Very, very fun and scary. I will do. I am really looking forward to the raids in Shadowbringers, because they're near, and I really like Nia. Okay, I really, really like Nia. Do not say a word about how those things go down. I want to find out for myself. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? So, lovely weather we're having. Shadowbringers near raid is so fun, and the glam section there is to die for, literally. Oh, I'm gonna look forward to gathering together. Here's a question. Raid sets, are they market prohibited, or can you buy them on the marketplace if you had the money? Just curious. Well, welcome to the server, Phoenix. Oh! We have a mutual friend. We have both friends with White Cats. Well, Red and Dungeon says are market prohibited. Ah, damn. Makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, this is me as well when streaming into Stormblood. Just waiting around, waiting for someone to find the ads. What? The ad chroma return? Haha. What? I've no idea what that is. Time to grind, and you'll love it and dread it at the same time. Hey, I have my Dark Knight ready for Shadowbringers. I am readying my Reaper for Endwalker as we speak as well. I have my sets ready for each expansion before I play them. Unfurled, so Twitch suspends while joining servers and then had an ad when I came back. Ah, okay. You know what people should do? If they have a Twitch Prime subscription, you know, wink, 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 nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You'll avoid all those ads. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Shame. Well, you know what to do next time. Not wink, wink, nudge, wink, wink. It's gonna take forever. What are my settings for it? I'll stay in. I was lucky to still be in a mosh pit of new console players. Had a 30 seconds queue. Oh. If only Iron Mouse or someone like that was playing right now, we'd get into queues so much easier. Yeah, and do you know the coolest Reaper weapon game? It's called Crimson Lotus Naigama. If you could get it, you'll be the coolest Reaper ever. Let me look this up. Crimson Lotus Naigama. Ooh. Market prohibited. Oh, I see. It drops. It drops as in Stormblood dungeons in Alami, Gokugane Castle, and the Temple of the Fist. Okay. I also play an NA service, Phoenix. As you can see, I'm on Behemoth. I may live in the UK, but I play on NA servers like a fool. Ooh. Oof. Big oof. Also, Nix, I basically said I would, I'm playing these games, each expansion as a specific class, so I have to play this as, you play an NA server? Fools! Ah, there it is, it popped! Please everyone accept. If someone doesn't accept, I swear to, there you go. And you know what? It's always freaking DPS that does it as well.
It's going to be a long night.
This is the weirdest dungeon chat I've ever seen. Hold up.
Your end is near.
Oh God! There's the abundance of one roll queue at a time. It'll put them in separate queues, so the wait time to be the longer with DPS. Listen, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna use a bunch of mitigations quickly.
Hey, Peter. Nice job.
Beg them.
Ah! Not that.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
Oh! What the hell? Whoa. Oh my good lord. Stop them. Whoa, I am enjoying this. This is a nice little trial. So basically, she's realized that it feeds on her own emotion, and she's basically torturing herself using specters of, you know, everything that has hurt her in the past to basically power herself up. Oh, good God! And there... Oh my God. The part of herself that doesn't want to let go so easily. Oh, she's still in there. It's never too late. Lose no hope. Ooh. Oh, welcome back.
In darkness is the spider lily. From mortal I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Music's really nice too. Which one am I supposed to be standing on? Oh God. I don't know why Moon. I don't know why Moon. Come back! I got to keep balancing the... Yeah, okay, I think I kind of understood it already. I figured it out just generally. I didn't actually read the message. I'm glad I actually kind of figured this out. Cool. Okay. I think I did that. Oh, shit.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Damn it! Woo! GG, my party. Ha! Now that was a very, very fun... Ooh. Ooh. Hair change to match the persona? Exactly! This must be the good part of her that's left over. Hey, 2 player combinations! Yay! Okay, what the hell? Don't. Oh, Jesus.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down.
Okay, what up? See you in a bit. God damn it. Only threat I want to put down right now is you.
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer.
It's almost like he heard me. That's actually kind of creepy. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh. Oh.
Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
You're crazy. You're absolutely insane.
Ha! You cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build. Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
You know what another point that's really clear? The point at the end of my blade. Draw your goddamn weapon.
It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Doma. I would have repaid his faith. No one alive loves him more than I!
You know what I'm really loving is like everyone sharing their experiences together as I'm going through this.
Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Huh.
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Well,
these people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives.
yeah, karma does come quickly.
Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
Oh, he's wriggling. He's struggling.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied.
No, you cannot. Not at all.
You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
You'd think that, wouldn't you, Phoenix?
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
But she's just damned her own soul, if anything. Revenge is not what I'd wish on anyone. Gosetsu will mourn you.
He will mourn Tsuyu, perhaps. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
I'm sure it was. She is one with the live stream again.
Lord Xenos.
Uh-oh, here we go again. Hello there, Galaxy Gamer. Welcome, welcome. What am I going to be shown this time?
Lord Xenos.
Oh, lovely. Now I found out about this. The man who should be dead, but isn't.
I am at your disposal.
Asai, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention.
Thank you, Galaxy. I appreciate that. I try my best. Also, Rising, I remember the time when I was in Uldar picking up coins for someone outside, just above the Colosseum. And now look at this. Having constant headaches, fighting gods, killing armies, fighting wars. Why? Why does it have to be me?
For peace.
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
Because Heidelin said so. But I don't wanna.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable. But as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk.
Shadowstorm and Shadowbringer had the most cheerful and most somber primals, and Stormblood, Sri Lakshmi is most cheerful, and Tsukuyomi is most somber. Yeah, Sri Lakshmi was fun. I loved the second encounter with Sri Lakshmi. That was really cool. It was a really tough little instance as well. It was like very much out of nowhere. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what Shadowbringers has in store. I've heard that Stormblood was kind of a slog, personally. I will say that, along with a lot of people. Post-Stormblood has been much better. Much better. And I've heard that Shadowbringers is just chef's kiss.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost.
Second of clan so it's Trillashmi is annoying. It
I
was.
fear the subtleties
I
of
haven't
your plan
forgotten
yet
you,
elude me.
Nova. I was
From the
finishing up
reports I have
stream
heard,
first.
The champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face.
Only YouTuber close to my subcount. Ah, Galaxy Gamer. So, I mainly stream over on Twitch. I recently started simul streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. YouTube is actually where all of my live streams are saved, so you can catch a lot of those. But it's only a recent thing, so a lot of them are very recent, but I am trying to make it look a lot more presentable over there. Also, I will mention I haven't been playing Final Fantasy on my stream only. I played A Realm Reborn and Heavensward solely to myself.
You will be my chosen agent.
I only started streaming Final Fantasy XIV near the end of Stormblood.
The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent.
Yes, there is a secret YouTube stream. I stream to both.
I will not fail you, my lord.
Like, Stormblood is the least favorite Final Fantasy XIV expansion. I guess because two things. It's the shortest expansion, and two, the theme of its story, greater war and liberation or occupation struggle. Have you considered Dead by Daylight? I have played Dead by Daylight on a few collabs in the past. It's not something I personally play a lot. See, when I don't play multiplayer games on my own. Final Fantasy is the exception, of course. It is an MMO at the end of the day, but it's very much a solo experience that you can just play as you go along. It's not like you could just like have a friend come along and join you through the entire thing.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
Just die already. Thanks. Oh, interesting. He has the same blood like on his mouth as the father had. Nice little bit of connection. Oh no.
She is gone.
I'm sorry, Gosetsu.
Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Poor Gosetsu. Poor Gosetsu. Gone and no plumage to save her. You're not taking mine.
Death shall not want for
oh my
company
god!
this day.
Phoenix!
You
I
spared us the
remembered!
worst disaster.
I have a Phoenix
I
feather
fear our
in
fledgling
my
peace with the Empire
freaking retainer still! Because when I got this game, I got the complete collection edition. So one of the things I got was a Phoenix feather, and I've just never used it. Ever.
Lord Hien!
Oh.
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now. But our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here. But it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Yes, indeed. I saw a vision of Asahi's past.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
And how can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo.
Yes, at least we saw that.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
I saw him slit his own throat, for God's sake.
I have no doubt you believe what you say, but what then is the explanation? That an imposter has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Corps? The idea is inconceivable, absurd, but worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed.
Something is
you
going
have my
on
thanks,
for
Lord
certain.
Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pinus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Oh, interesting.
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield.
Hell yeah. I think also we need to remember that Alphino is literally just is like 16, 17, by the way.
I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
I believe in you, Alphino. Yeah, she will kill him if he dies.
'Tis not for me to stop.
So he has to come back home alive.
I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've
Twins are
obviously made up your
15?
mind.
Apparently they're 16. Look what I looked up. One sec. Yeah, they're 16 from what I can tell. Sorry, I just had a quick
Just try
look.
not to do anything reckless, all right?
Yeah, I know they age as time goes on. I
shall be on my best behavior.
Fun
Farewell,
fact,
my
the
friends.
reason why so many teenage heroes or heroines in Japanese games is because Japanese age consent is... That is actually false, by the way. The Japanese age of consent is 18 as a national thing. It's 16 in a lot of the provinces. And there is one small island that has never bothered to change its age of consent after, you know, centuries of time, basically. So it's like an old law. It's like, you know, old English laws and stuff like that. There are still some aged old laws. Like, I don't know, don't wash your pig in the middle of a storm while having someone piss on your stool or something. Something like that. And it's like, you know what I mean? The most absurd things that nobody actually bothers with. It's never been removed or changed. Like, as far as I've heard, the population of that island is within, like, the singular to double digits. It's, like, very low population. So that's why that misconception comes around. It's because there's just a one singular small island that still has it. That has never bothered changing it. Because, again, it's such a small island, why would you even bother to? Now, while there were some laws on marriage that were a little different, those are separate and different. Those are a different story. Anyways, I knew Asahi was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning? Thank the kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yotsu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, aye, but she still had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. 'Tis little wonder Gosetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it back to the Sekibune before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet awaits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us, and make for the Enclave together. 'Twould be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. Return? Jesus. A lot of people, by the way, when I mentioned about the whole law thing, a lot of people tend to forget that it can sometimes take years for laws to be changed. Like, it's a lot of effort to change them. So when I mention how insignificant the island actually is, you got to realize that you have to actually have people willing to do their job and change that.
Thank you for helping it come to pass.
So consider this. It's like, would you rather change that law or go and put in some law to, like, you know, stop terrorism or something? Like, it seems so insignificant when weighed up against something much bigger. That's what I'm trying to get at when I say that. I'm not trying to say that it's right for such a law to exist. I'm just explaining that outright. Because it is in no way right for such a law to exist. But it is an aged law from a time long since past, from what I can tell. Well, but because it exists, there's a lot of misinterpretation, and people are using that because when does Twitter ever actually do its research and not, you know, create misinformation? So I just like to make sure that as many people are aware of the actual full truth, or at least the way I see it. Because again, I'm interpreting things the way I hear it as well. And the way I know the world kind of revolves. Which a lot of people tend to forget of how the world actually works around them.
Ah, there you are.
Isn't there an old law in the UK that prohibits someone to hand salmon in a suspicious manner? A lot of laws are... Gosetsu?
Gosetsu, your hair.
He's gone skin. He's gone skinhead.
My friend, what have you done?
Yeah, that laws like that are technically in effect, but they're so old and so, like, basically bonkers to the current day and age that nobody enforces it. But again, it's like the thing I just said before. Nobody's bothering to change that, to remove it.
Cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
He literally did become a monk. Holy hell.
All of them?
Safe travels, Gosetsu. Welcome back, One Up.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we
Hands
said our
that big,
goodbyes
he'll
to
break my
Alfie, and you
ribcage
leave
in
us
one
too.
punch. Most certainly.
But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith.
God, I
that
still
you will
can't
find
wait
the
for
best
my
path for
freaking
Doma without me, my
signed freaking print
Pray forgive
from
me this last act of
Mistola's voice
selfishness.
actress. Oh, I
Grant me your
can't
blessing.
wait. I'm gonna put that somewhere nice.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before.
He better be staying safe and healthy, or I swear I'll come and kick his ass myself.
And with that, I take my leave.
Wait, what glam set do you use for your Dark Knight? I use the level 70 Dark Knight set as my glam, with a Dalamud red. All of my armors use Dalamud red dye. It may be the level 60 one, sorry. I may be wrong on that. It's the level 60 Dark Knight set. The Chaos set. It's this plate here. No, it's this one here. Yep, there you go. Chaos Burgonet, Chaos Cuirass, Chaos Gauntlets, Chaos Flanchard, and Chaos Soilerets. And for the sword, I use the Nightsteel Greatsword, which looks like this. You will see me using... Dalamud is so cool, but quite expensive. Yes, that's why I have 133 pots of it. — Candy canes? Candy canes? What does that mean? At Dark Knight, mostly is just Guardian Knight armor for the Dusk Vigil and Storm Sergeant Claymore from Maelstrom and Quartermaster. Oh, nice. I'm basic. Soot black dye is good enough. I see. Oh, I could make Dalamud red. Yeah, I could save a lot of money on this. You need to first get an alchemist to make a fire ward potion. Then you can use someone to... How do you make the red pigment? I don't know. Sorry, I'm not used to making dyes and that. So this is all new to me. I'm just looking it up now. Sorry, I got distracted again. I really shouldn't do that. I apologize, everyone. You're not here to watch me get distracted. Anyways, I have 133 Dalamud red dyes. Don't pay attention to this. We don't look at this. This isn't here for a reason. I'm not here to torture myself with this. I bought this on accident. We don't talk about this. Anyways, moving on. Let's go. Ah, Gosetsu. Fair journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray join us in the Kienkan. I would thank you properly. It's okay, Glam is the true endgame of Final Fantasy XIV. True. Actually, Glamour may be the endgame, but the housing lottery is the savage. Hey, charm, I'm distracted. Thank you, Farin. My dye can be bought from a beast try super cheap. Oh, that's... You're lucky. You're lucky. Mine is a piece of shit. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us. And the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that we will live long in memory. And one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest. Yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphino to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, by building a nation in which none need live in fear. Housing always the savage, that's why I sleep in GC Barrack. Well, we should farm Garo and Makai PvP glam, they're so cool. I have heard that the PvP glam is rather nice. I confess, I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsu's childlike mind, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without any hesitation or complaint. Through Tsuyu, though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the Kami had been so minded. Even now I labor to discern any meaning in Yotsu's fate. To deliver her from certain death, with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the Kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Step away from my PC for 1 second and Manny knocks over the power. Oh, that's suffering, Chip. That is suffering. This is, weekend. Let's continue until Shadowbring, until Monday again. I will probably start Shadowbringer sometime next week. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm doing each, like, part of this expansion, like, of the things. So, what I'm gonna do, I have, like, the patch, like, the post-store, like, the MSQ quests just on a list, basically, on the wiki, from Console Games Wiki. You know, everyone knows the website. It takes forever to load because it's so badly made. Anyways, when I've done part 3 of this, which is 4.3, I will be doing 4.4 on Sunday, and then 4.5 on whatever day comes after that, most likely Wednesday. And then if I have time, I will do 4.56 since there's only 2 quests in it, but we will see. We might do a shorter stream or something, or we do those quests, and then we'll go and do some PvP or something. Or we'll do a raid or something like that. You're heading out? Okay, see ya. See you, one up. Thank you, thank you. And also, hello, Kinseal. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Need my name? Oh, okay, one moment. It's just this in-game. Those quests take about 90 minutes. Yeah, so it'll be about an hour and a half. I'll be doing the stream for 2 hours about, so yeah. I wish to watch you, but you tend to start streaming on my sleeping time. What a dilemma. Ah, it's a shame, Illyria. The good news is that the weekend streams. I stream earlier, generally. So, yeah. It's the weekday streams, because I work full-time. So, I stream when I come back from work. Basically, I literally work 8 hours or something. Like, I go to work for 8 hours, come home, do an hour and a half of like, what I need to do, and then stream for 3 more hours. Oh! Kinsil, if you're not in Behemoth, travel to Behemoth, and then you'll find me. Just do a hop and a scotch over to Behemoth. I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we've got have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones... Oh. Sorry, I was like... on the same center in the Prime. Oh, no! No. Which data center are you in? You're in Brunhilde. One moment. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, you're in Crystal. You can, yeah, no, you can data center hop. You're in Crystal, so just data center hop over to Primal. You gotta go to the character select menu. And right-click your character, and then, visit another, data center. You gotta go to the character select area, and you'll see it. Also, Pitch Darkness, that was exactly what I was thinking. Pray thee return to the waking sands. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Rauga's Reach. We shouldn't be the ones to tell Lisa about Xenos. After everything, we should be the ones to tell Lisa about Xenos. Sorry, not shouldn't, should. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. Agreed. Don't you me. Anyways, I'm sending you a guide here, Kinseal. The urge to hop over, pet you, and leave. I will scratch. Actually, wait, I have a new mount recently. I picked up the Direwolf from the Moogle. Isn't he a good boy? I'm not saying anything. Anyways. Nyan, Alisai, you're back. No Alphino? It's good to see you, Lise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... If this is a joke, gods, this had better be a joke. Uh-oh. Look, I know what I saw, alright? We all saw it. And here you are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald? I know how ludicrous this sounds. I'm still having trouble having difficulties believing it myself. But while I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Nyan's. He saw the Crown Prince through the Echo, in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. It was him. It was Xenos. Incinerate actually supposed to give you up. Don't you lift me up. I may be only 5'6", but this does not mean that you should get to lift me up. No. Who's... One moment. I'll read that message in a moment. It's a bit covered up by the like white sand behind it right now. No, it must have been, I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter. Xenos is dead. He had a big hole in his neck. We buried him. And someone went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? What? Thal's gilded halls, whatever are you talking about? Oh, it's Thancred. Who's the best punchy girl, Lise or Tifa? Tifa, obviously. Thancred, what brings you to the Reach? Alphino had me lending a hand at the Sultry, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work and so on, just until operations were up and running. And now they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. It's 6, luckily I'm 5'3". Wah, wah. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestion the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? If so, might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business? Ugh. As much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave. But if it'll put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. Xenos is buried up at Bloodhow in the Locks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked so as to not upset the locals. Then it shouldn't be too hard to find. Nago, you're in charge until I get back. Doing that Thancred voice hurt my throat. By the way, just for everyone to know, I'm doing this quest and the next one, and then I'm done for today. I'm so glad I unlocked flying in all areas. And considering I'm, getting closer and closer to the, Shadowbringers, I'm not going to enjoy not being able to fly again. The little area. I don't know why it's called that specific name. Oh, nifty graveyards. We miss flight more in the future. Areas get big. Oh no. This is it. Gods, he'd better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had scrubbed off and thought no more about it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied? Well then, we are presented with but one course of action. And then we had best be sure we are not observed in the doing of it. Shall we begin? Shadowbringer, you'll love flying even more. It means I'm gonna hate walking even more.
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
Can someone please, make that into, one of those, badges, like the, hi, my name is Thancred, said by Thancred. You know that meme? I'm sure you guys know that meme.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
Okay. Okay. Look, this is a serious matter, everyone. I wouldn't want to spook anyone outside of their graves. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumors are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bid to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alphino's theory of Ascian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. Ha! I need to stop that. Anyways, you're saying an Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body? It seems a distinct possibility. I keep changing the voice slightly, but I'll get there eventually. Once I have put his grave back to the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions. Remember, Xenos' double resonance. Double resonance? I feel like that's reminding me of something. I don't know if I was like... I've completely lost the idea about this, but never mind. Doesn't matter. I want to know if for sure a body was ever buried here, and how certain we are that Xenos was properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He's as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Raubon needs to hear about this. If you find out anything out, send word to me at Rauga's Reach. Please, Thancred, just go. Please, Thancred, don't speak anymore. I don't know why I'm surprised. With matters settling down in Doma, we were due another crisis. Shall we make for the Rising Stones, then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Agreed. Please don't speak, please don't speak, please don't speak. Oh, thank God. I'm so thankful it started, like, you know, fast traveling me over here instead. Resonance, artificial echo. One like Fordola has. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot that's what they called it. Yes, now you reminded me. Thank you. Sorry, it's such a new concept. I completely forgot the term. While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Urianger over Linkpearl and gave him a full report. Ishtola is on her way and should be any... Hello, Ishtola. Hi, Ishtola. Hi. Hi, Ishtola. Elisai, Nyan, it is good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that an Ascian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but Nyan? Nay, Alphino had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extended to the question of his own safety. Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold and the shadowy web of the Paragons, like as not. I think Thancred is annoying here. They'll need to see him. Oh! Hello, Overlord! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! I hope that you're all having a wonderful day. I'm Nyan, Multiversal Cat Detective at your service. Welcome, welcome. We're playing some Final Fantasy today. What were you up to, Overlord? Don't be afraid to go and get yourself some food. Rest up. Have a bath. Do whatever you need to. Get some sleep. Go rest. Lay your head down. Whatever it takes. How you doing? When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I just wish there was something I could do for him besides pray. One last quest, and then we're done for today. Final Fantasy month. I only have 4 quests left until Dawn Trail. Nice. I am most certainly not going to make it in time, seeing as I'm only going to be starting Shadowbringers next week. Next, that's my raid thing. That's why Virgil suddenly showed up. I want to get that redrawn with me. Ooh, there's the Emperor. Varus Zos Galvus. We cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead, and the rite beyond repeating. Oh yeah, no, I had no doubt, but, you know, I had to try. Everything proceeded according to plan. Every party behaving exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. Also, my main concern is hoping that art comes in time. I have a lot of art ready for things as I go along. Xenos done nothing wrong. Xenos did everything wrong. What are you doing fiddling with that thing? Uh-oh. I asked you a question, soldier! Uh-oh. What are you? Have you lost your mind? Why am I doing the deep voices with everyone? The grovelly voices. It kills my throat. Ah! I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final bow, only to find that the finale was but an intermission. Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins? Embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face, yes, lives, the hunt must go on. And also, hello there, Ashen. I hope everyone is enjoying the experience I give to you all, at least. The voices and that, at least the tiny bit of effort I put into them, at least helps. Anyways, final quest for the thoughts of Alphanos. Anyways, it's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphano. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with a tale of your adventures in the Far East, and of your encounter with this new primal especially. Love watching you play this game, mate. It's amazing. Thank you. I'll put the kettle on then. That table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. Aye, aye. Hi, Estola. It's pronounced Sukuyomi, correct? A figure from Far East. Oh. Hi, Estola. See, I'm no professional voice actor or something. Oh yeah, here we go. Sit at the table, cutscene time. Let's go. This is one of those times where it's like, oh yeah, be very careful. Are you sure you're willing to watch a bunch of cutscenes? Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic. In fact, all races in Final Fantasy XIV have animal characteristics except for Hyur and Elizin. Miko cat, Hrothgar big cat, Viera rabbit, or a serpent, Lullafell prairie dog, Rogadin bear. I always thought the order were more dragon. So it'd be more lizard than serpent. Everyone's thirsty for a stroller. No one as thirsty as me. I've gotten 2 art pieces with a stroller so far, and there are more on the way. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics, but if we are to contain the threat, we require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea. For I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on etherology. Greetings! Could it be that I'm in time for tea? I must depart. Enjoy your journey. Thank you, Phoenix! It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. Oh, God. Oh, please. Oh, please spare my voice. Ah, fuck. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told me the same story. Once Lise and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. I thought Aura also more akin to Dragon or Lizard, but nope, according to the law, Aura is closer to the Serpent. Huh. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamigan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed, as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like the corpse was already missing. Mr. Pod as well. Did you calls? Have fun. See you, Ashen! Assuming Xenos has not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with 2 possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to leave credence to the claims of an extremely committed imposter, or an Ascian has taken up residence within it. If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation. However committed, we must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphino in Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Oh, my throat is so sore after doing that, but I am so worth it. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Hypersonic Craft, 100. No, it's 50-25. Please tell me it's voiced. Please tell me it's voiced. Oh, it's not voiced. Master Alphino, we are making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay. 'Tis just I can see north from my cabin, and was curious to know the land over which we flew. Ah, I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but malms upon malms of lifeless earth. Breaking news, Denmark recalling Korean spicy noodles. The reason is because it's too spicy. Damn! I have read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of ether. Aye, it is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence, and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Also, thank you, Veyrin. Whoa, what just happened? Report! We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor, no visible designation. Magitech? By who? Ah! All cannons, return fire! Damage reports! Oh, that doesn't sound good. The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Uh-oh. Darn it! They knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. Ooh. Uh-oh. I think they're here for Alphino. Ooh, yeah, he's out. Glad to have you back, Master Alphino. We've landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we can. Aye, aye. Oh? What? Am I? No. Oh god! Oh god! Ignore the hair. Ignore the hair. One moment. Ignore that. Ignore that. What do I have to do? Search for survivors? Okay. Ignore exactly. There's nothing to worry about. It's the way I get the hair to be orange. We don't talk about it because Final Fantasy won't let me have orange that color. But it's all I ever use anything for. Oh yeah, that's right, I have to heal him. Okay, listen. I technically, plugins in that are against TOS. I don't use any cheating plugins. I just use Glamour to change the hair color. Because it's not orange enough for me. No worries. Oh boy, I am not used to playing as this. I really should have done Thaumaturge more so I can play as Summoner. Carbuncle as an AoE? Apparently. Look, I'm not the only streamer who uses them, okay? A lot of streamers use things like Act and stuff like that. But it's technically against TOS, but we just don't talk about it. Just enjoy the experience with it, is all I'm saying. But also, I should say, again, plugins are against TOS. I don't promote the use of them in the game. I just use them because I need the hair color change. Confound it! Not here, not like this. Wait, what? Who? Well, who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies? Introductions can wait. You are calm in a crisis, Master Alphino. Let us finish this then. Bring it on! Okay, let's go. It is. It's him. I won't ask anyone to confirm anything, but I think I know who it is. Wait, if I go into here... No, screw this. Let's try out the limit break, I guess. Since I don't really get to use limit breaks. Ooh. I never get to use them because I'm always playing as tank. And it's always the other DPS that gets to use them. I don't get to ever use the limit breaks, so I don't get to see what they look like. From my perspective. Oh, it's even the same weapon. It has to be. My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, well, I did not think to meet an Eorzean in this place, let alone a Scion. You know of me, sir? Think so. I would think he would. I have some small history with your order. But I would speak of the present. Know you your assailants, and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard, and I could venture a guess as to their motive. But you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for the asking. As for our purpose, let this be your answer. An Ascian mask. The face of our prey. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed, we accept your gracious offer. Shadowhunter will suffice for the present. Come. Whoa. I freaking knew it! That was his mask. So he survived, did he? Impressive, I will give it that. Welcome back, Gaius von Balsar. It is such devastation. It is not my intention. Daddy Glib himself. This is intolerable. But as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do for Alphino now that pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I could make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Emperor's western provinces. Listen, you cannot confirm or deny it. I get it. Nobody tell me if I'm right or not. I am certain that is freaking Gaius, though. Okay? Don't say anything, of course. But, yeah. Because you guys could just be bullshitting me at this point. But I am certain that is Mr. How very glib himself. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alisai, but the provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is all important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. I hope Gaius von Velsa won't end stabbed by 20 men like other Gaius we know. Damn. We should leave this with Thancred. Not you too! I understand your frustration, Alisai, but Nyan has the right of it. We must defer to Thancred's expertise in this matter. Please don't speak again. Fine. Just promise you'll be careful. Please just leave the table. Please just leave the table and don't speak to me. Oh, my hair's not the... Ah! I forgot to change it back on. It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all, but I will stay behind as I have been bid. We all have our talents. Mine just happened to involve a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. You see that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma. Look, the hair is brown. Look at the hair I currently have. Much better, right? As soon as I see that you notify me, I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldenard vessel to bear me thither. But I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area, Nyan. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alphinaud to share. And 4.3 is done. Why are you Thancred the same as your Von Balsa? Nah. Nah. Anyways. Oh, we're done. Okay, everyone. Okay, we're done for today. I hope you've all enjoyed today. I really have. This went a lot longer than I was expecting, but we are going to go and raid someone now. I will be back tomorrow for some Stellar Blade. We're doing that one early. But I know that faithfully detailed report I thought. Well, it would have been months if I was playing it back when it came out, of course. So I like how they had that detail. Anyways, I'll see you all again tomorrow, hopefully. But for right now, I'm going to put us on the end screen. Okay, so if you do not have access to emotes, our raid message is this one. If you do have access to emotes, our raid message is this one. Obviously, in the YouTube chat, you guys will not be part of the raid. The stream will just end as per normal. So I hope you've all enjoyed as well. But for the Twitch viewers, please prepare your appropriate raid message. And I will obviously catch you again tomorrow. Hopefully, if you should join us. But until then, please stay safe, have a good time, and I'll see you all next time.